These are the topics we will be covering for the core Java. What is Java? Features of Java. Where is Java used? JVM, JRE, and JDK. Like advantages, simple program, conditions, loop statements, oops, method overloading, overriding, constructor, exception handling, finite threads. These are very important for intro perspective, and we are not doing here the training for certification or any course. We are not doing any course or training here. Basically, our agenda is to get the job offer. For example, who are working on manual testing, they should update their skills to Java plus automation. It's our agenda. That's it. They should be able to crack the interview. We are not doing any like institution or any training purpose for that. Only purely it's only for cracking the interview in Java plus Selenium. That's our agenda. Okay. What is Java? Why we go for Java? Any idea? Guys, Santosh and Lincoln, any idea why we go for Java? What is Java at least?
Yes, Tejas, Java is a programming language. It is widely being used, and also it is being used for the platform which are specific to the web, and also for the platforms for the this thing iOS, Android. No, it usually used in web platforms only to build the applications.
Mm-hmm. Good. And you told Java is object-oriented programming language, right?
Yes, it's a
Uh,
object-oriented program language.
yeah. In C++ also is object-oriented. Why we go for Java?
I think the lines of code or the yeah basically in the C++, it takes more time for the coders, and it is a little bit of complicated when compared to the Java programming language. So usually they go for the Java, I guess. So I don't know exact the answer, but I guess it is so.
Why we go for Java? Very, very important as a fresher or anything who want to learn Java. It's very important because
Yeah,
both are
and also yes,
object-oriented.
yeah, and
Yeah.
also for Java, when we build an application using the Java language, it uses the interpreter, and also it has its own compiler. While the in other languages we don't have it, and also if any of the system which is having JRE installed, then the application which is built using Java can be run in those systems. So it is very much helpful, and also it makes the application platform independent, and when compared it to the C or C sharp, like they are platform dependent. So this feature mainly allows a programmer to select this language.
Correct. What you told is perfectly correct. Your name, Santosh. Yeah, because mainly we go for this one because Java is platform independent. Java is
Yes,
platform independent. Platform independent in the sense, what do you mean by platform independent?
it can be run throughout any OS like Android, iOS, even on the in on any systems like Ubuntu, Windows, like that.
Right.
But it has to be pre-installed with JRE.
Yeah. JDK
Java
should be installed like
Enterprise
Java,
Enterprise.
JRE should be installed.
Yes,
So then it can be run in that system. Okay,
yes.
fine.
So
That's why we go
that
for
makes Java.
Java.
Yes.
Yeah, it's widely used in building and right ones. What you told now, Java is platform independent because it's write once and run anywhere. So that's why it is called write once and run anywhere. So Java code can run all the platforms that support Java without the need for recompilation. Okay, what are the features of Java? Very, very important. What do you mean by object oriented? You have any idea? Object oriented means?
Yes, this is object oriented is uh, an object is nothing but it is an entity which acts like in characters of real world entities. For example, when we have to create a number of data for a particular user, we can make use of objects, and also we can implement it in any other classes as well using the same data. That will make it very much easy for the maintainability, scalability, and also Like it consumes very less amount of data while reusing those methods again and again. So that might be the main use of object oriented.
Correct. Object oriented, like means it's real world object entity. According to that, we'll write our scripts. And C is procedure oriented by using the procedure steps like algorithm or a data structure. By seeing that, we'll be writing the coding part in C. So it's totally different than procedure. Procedure in that means totally different than C programming.
Yes.
Okay. Platform independent, we have seen write once and anywhere with the JVM. What do you mean by JVM?
That is Java virtual machine,
Yeah.
which is like very much important. It plays a specific role during the execution of the program.
Yes, yes, correct. We'll see further what it's important. We'll see in further classes. As of now, I can know the full form it. Next is simple. Simple means easy to learn with the clean syntax. It's very easy to understand. That's why simple. Then secure offers a secure environment with built-in security features because it's secure. Because like JVM is there, no, it will be secured. We can't easily interrupt or like we can't do any damages to the that code particularly. That's why it's secure and robust. Name
Also,
sense. Yeah, pardon. Tell me.
yeah, secure, and also we can add a point like we have encapsulation which can protect the data. That will make more meaning for this secure feature
Correct,
in
correct.
Java.
Yeah, yeah. That will be the OOPS concept. Yeah, that also secure in the sense encapsulation. We can tell.
Yes.
Then robust. Robust is strong memory management, exception handling, and automatic garbage collection. So that's why it's robust. Like we'll see in upcoming classes, strong memory management means we'll be using static words. So that's why strong memory and exception handling also will be seen for future classes. And automatic garbage collection will happen in Java. That is very important. That's why it is robust. Then coming into the multi-threaded, like it supports concurrent execution of multiple threads, so it's multi-threaded. Like what mean by threads and how it will be created in Java, we will be seeing in further classes. Next is portable. Portable means it's easily transferable from one place to another. That dot class will be generated, so that's why we can keep the dot class file and we can run in any system. Then high performance because Java uses just-in-time compiler. The enhances the performance. The compiler almost what compiler Java is uses J80 just-in-time compiler. So performance wise, it's give it can be converted. Next, it's dynamic. Dynamic it supports dynamic handling of classes, methods, and libraries at runtime. Yeah, dynamic in the sense, but the word only will be says like it can be loaded like a method overloading is there, overriding is there, like methods, libraries at runtime. It will take the input and give us the output. Like it's dynamic. These are some of the features of Java. So you can remember at least 5 to 6 features. So in interview perspective, it's very important. Understood?
Yes. Got the point.
Yes, yes, fine. Lincoln, you're able to understand?
Yes, I also understand.
Yes, sure. These are some of the features of the Java. Then where is Java used? Means these are the basic understanding. This is not questions they will ask, but at least if you
Okay.
go for a thorough understanding, these points are important. So I have added this. Where is Java used? Java used in web application, backend development, Spring and Hibernate is there. Actually, for who will go for developing side, like a developer will say no, they will be using all this Spring and Hibernate. But we looking for the testing like Selenium means up to core Java is fine. The Spring and Hibernate will come to in J2EE. So it's an enterprise topics. It's not required for us. Then Android app development, like building mobile apps. Like Android also is a language. They will be using the Java also. So that's why Android app development, building mobile application. Then enterprise applications, I told no, like enterprise applications, J2EE will be used. So used in a large scale system, banking or healthcare. Then cloud-based application, cloud-based application services and cloud platforms. Like many cloud-based services are there now. What are the Kubernetes, AWS, GCP? Many cloud platforms are there, right? Nowadays we can use means they will be developed, but a little part of Java coding also will be used. Then game development for cross platform games they will be using for the game development also they will use Java. Then IoT devices, embedded system and smart devices. IoT devices means like what's the full form of IoT devices? What do you mean by IoT? IoT things, you not heard about IoT things.
No, no.
Internet of Things.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's physical objects that connected to data and transmit data like sensors, like every like or they know they work on the IoT platform only. We can call it as Internet of Things devices. Next is big data, like tools like Hadoop are built in Java. Like Hadoop is also one language, but it uses the features of Java. That's why they told big data. So are built in Java. It's not that much important, but where is applicable, you can remember like web applications, Android application, enterprise applications. This, if you remember, it's well and good. Okay, then it's very, very important. That time, like Santosh also discussed. So we will thoroughly will discussed. Means in every system, it's JDK is important to run our code in Java code in our system. JDK should be installed. That is Java Development Kit. Contains JRE along with the tools like compilers and debuggers for the developing Java applications. Compilers will be in JDK only. Compiler, what is mean? You know what do you mean by compiler? Lincoln, Santosh, what do you mean by compiler?
Yes, Tejas, compiler is nothing but it will, like when we write a code in the document, it will be in the, source format, and the compiler, it will check for that source format, and it will get that it has an interpreter which will convert it into the byte code that can be understood, and later it will be converted into class file. So that will be the job done by the compiler, which will give this low level, high level language to the low level language that can be understood from the machine only. So compiler does this job.
Correct, correct. Compiler, in the sense, in one word, if you want to say, means converting high level language to the low level language or a system understanding language. That will be good. So that is fine. And tools like debugger will be there for developing Java applications. It's a Java development kit. And coming into JRE. JRE is nothing but Java runtime environment provides the necessary libraries, JVM and other components to run applications, but not for development. Only for the applications to run in the console or to get the output. We will be using the Java runtime environment. Next, coming to the JVM. JVM is like it's a Java bytecode, like they mentioned, like Java bytecode providing platform independence by executing code on different devices, like different devices since like Mac OS, Windows, like Ubuntu device, any devices can be run if a JVM is installed in your system. So we can run our .class file in every system. So JDK contains JRE with JDK contains the JVM. Within the JVM, the JRE will be there. Provides the necessary libraries. JVM will be there, no? So inside JRE, JVM will be there. So all these are interdependent only. JDK, JRE, and JVM. Understood, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, fine. Then we can move on. This also like some topics like advantages and disadvantages of Java. Like advantages, it's a platform independent. We already seen the advantages. You can go through. Write once anywhere via JVM. Object oriented promotes modular and reusable code. Secure offers built-in security feature like robust multi-threading, large community. Because wider support for libraries available because large community big many plugins, many supports are there for the Java. Then disadvantages of the Java is the slower and memory consumption, verbose syntax, no low-level programming. Disadvantages, it's not the major disadvantage, but need to tell like some drawbacks will be there, no? So need to be mentioned. So they mentioned this one slower. Performance can be slower compared to the languages like C++ because here the operations is platform independent, so conversion will takes place into the byte code. Like Java program will be converted into byte code. Somewhat it's not that much faster than compared to the C++ because C++ is platform dependent, so their execution will be bit more or performance wise it's faster. That's why they told slower. Then memory consumption. Memory consumption is more in JVM because JVM is used that will be occupy some space like internally dividing the stack and heap memory. So it occupies more space. Then verbose syntax can be more complex and lengthy for the single task. Means we should follow some procedure and like rules like syntax wise. If we write something, it will not work. It should be follow like syntactic. And Java is case sensitive. Like case sensitive means right. Like case sensitive means we should use uppercase only for writing the class name or methods. Method name only lowercase. These are some rules we need to be follow while writing the Java coding. So that's why it's verbose syntax. Then it's no low level programming, less suitable for system level programming because it's not suitable for the assembly level language. It's only means it's not applicable for the system level programming or nothing but assembly language or low level language. So it's only applicable for the high level programming language. So that's why they told no low level programming. Okay, understood, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, before going to the sample program, first we'll go to classes. What do you mean by the class? Any idea what you mean by class? Class is a blueprint. Class is a blueprint or template or template. See here, so it's a blueprint for creating the objects. It's a template like where the actual coding starts. Where a template where actual coding start. Where actual coding starts. For example, a class will be there. Like if you want to write anything, we should write within the class only. Class name should be given. Like any methods or variables, anything, it should be within this parenthesis only. Means within this flower bracket only. Class and the name.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be beginning with the class only. Means without a class we can't write any coding or any program or any coding steps. If you want to perform anything, it's very difficult. So from class only we should start our program. Means if you want to get anything output like addition of two numbers, subtraction of two, anything, any program output we should get means we should write within the class only. Class A. Okay,
Okay.
that's the class. Like they have written class variables like this they have written, so we will see what you mean by all these things. But as of now you can remember class is a blueprint for creating the objects. It defines the properties, variable, methods, and so on and so on. But you can remember it's a template, a written rated template where actual coding starts. It's a blueprint or template where actual coding starts. Within the class only we should write our code.
Okay.
Okay, then we'll move on to methods. Methods defines the behavior of the class. They contain code that is executed when the method is called. Java methods can return a value. Yeah, means before going into the method, we will see the main method. Main method is very important. Main method of Java. Main method of Java is this one. Public static void main. Public static void main and string args. String args. This is the main method of the Java programming language.
Okay.
Public static void main and string args is the main method where the execution starts from here. I don't know. Like actual code starts from class A. So within class we should write our main method of Java. Which is the main method of Java? Public static void main and string args. Within this we can write our code. What we need to be printed on the console or anything that we can write here. Main method is public static void main and string args. Means what do you mean by public? In the sense public is one of the access specifier. Access specifier. Access specifier. What do you mean by access specifier? Any idea?
No, no, I don't know.
Access specifier means it's a restriction to the code. Restriction to the code. Restriction to the code or the method. Anything is fine. Restriction to the code or method. Means the name only says no. Public in the sense it's open to everyone. Like it's public
Okay.
platform you will say no, so everyone can come and do. Like here public in the sense it's open, like that's why it's main method. Public is done, but many access specifier are there, like four are there, so public is one. Then private is there, then is default is there, then it's the protected, peer protected. These are the four important access specifiers. For entry perspective, it's important. Public, private, default, and protected. So what do you mean by all these things? We will see in the further classes. As of now, you can remember these names: public, private, protected, and default.
Okay.
And this main method is public because it should be accessible to everyone. That's why is the access specifier of main method is public. And static is the keyword we have used. Static. We will also see what I mean by static in the further classes. Void in the sense no return type. So no return values for the main methods. That's why it's void. And next is the main. Main in the sense it's the method name they given as main. Then string args. This is nothing but the arguments of the string. It's important to give. If you not give also it will work, but will give the compiler error while execution. That's why we should give class A and public static void main and string args. This is the code actually the main method will be writing on it. Understood?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, fine. Means if we want to print something in Java programming language, how we will print it? We should write the class, then the main method. Then if you want to print something means we'll be using system dot out dot println. This is the for printing the output we'll be using system.out.println. So inbuilt will be there. System means invoking to the system. Dot means invoking. Out means to print on the console. Println to what we'll be writing. It should be print on the console. So println will be there. For example, what will write Lincoln will be there. So Lincoln we can take. So it will be printed on the console. So this is the Java coding. Means if you want to see in the sense, wait, I will show you. Like actual means it's means I not installed here. I will show in Java Online Compiler.
Tejas,
Yeah.
do you have Eclipse installed in your system? Like you can.
No, Eclipse not installed. So that's why I'm showing here.
Okay, fine,
Like
fine.
in
You can
further
go with the
classes,
Java.
we will do that one. Lincoln, I told no. So like actual coding will be starting from the class and the main method. So by default, it's there in Java Online Compiler. So this is the way. Means if you want to print your name on the console, what you will do? We'll write it as Lincoln. What should be the output? What will be the output, Lincoln?
Lincoln should be out.
Correct. Yeah, that's it. This is the Java coding. If you missed it, like see, very, very important. Means you not put semicolon. So you'll be getting like this. These are the error. This something is missing. Means exactly what will be missing, you will be not knowing. Because exactly what will be the missing if you use Eclipse or a JDK installed in your system, that time you'll understand. But I'm showing in Google on Java Online Compiler. That's why it's coming like this. We should use semicolon. So then it will be working. Java is case sensitive, so we should follow the syntactic way. Okay.
Okay.
And see here, if you type something apart from like I will be typing R, what will be the output?
R.
No, error. Because we can't write anything like that. Because some syntax I told no, we should within double quotes only we should write anything what we want to type.
Okay.
Amit, like if you want Amit and Lincoln. So within double quotes only, we should type everything to get the output. What we write in double quotes, will get the output. That's the agenda of this the system.out.println. So it works like that. If you miss something, it will not work. So your for bracket also within the method, it should be closed, and class main method also should be closed. If you miss that one, what will happen? See. You should practice all these things. So Amit will give you the how to set up like JDK, and we'll
And one
give a separate video regarding the JDK installation and Eclipse installations. You can go through that video and you can install those things.
And Tejas,
Okay.
I would like to add one thing, okay? And for Santosh and Lincoln. So Santosh, mostly like when the interviewer take means ask you to write you means program now, they'll ask you to write in Java compiler. So along with ID, Eclipse ID, see there will be auto suggestion in Eclipse ID. Means space plus that control plus space, it will automatically come. So you don't have to write that much in Eclipse ID. Okay. So people feel comfortable. But when you are giving interview, so mostly they'll ask you to write in Java compiler. So you should be hands-on on Java compiler as well. So I am right, Tejas?
Yes, that's correct. What you told is perfectly correct.
Okay, okay, go ahead. So guys, as you know, uh, means we are conducting these classes on Zoom call, and Zoom call we have time constraint of 45 minutes. Okay.
Mhm.
So mostly the classes will be for 45 minutes only. Okay.
Yes.
So as of now, we have some 8-10 minutes left. Okay.
Mhm.
So I just want to know the feedback from Santosh and Lincoln. Okay. Like how our classes are going on, and if you want to just add something or you have any suggestion, you can uh, tell Santosh. Most welcome, and Lincoln as well. Santosh.
Santosh is not there. Maybe network issue, I think.
Yeah. Okay, fine, Rajesh. Means you can conclude now. Conclude
Yes,
the
yes.
class. We have last 5 minutes. Yeah, let's conclude the class.
Yeah, yes, fine. Yeah. Lincoln understood, right? So you can
Yeah, yes.
practice by using this one, or we will share the video how to install Eclipse or JDK. You can go through, or by using online compiler, you can practice as of online. You can
Okay.
do trial and error method. If you remove string arcs, what will happen? These are simple logic. The interviewer will be asking, but you should practice it and you should work on that one. See
Okay.
what will happen. And see here exactly the reason it's not showing. But if you use in Eclipse, string arcs, like no arguments should be passed, like you'll be getting error. With reason it will come, but here in it without reason it's coming. Yeah, you can check in Eclipse and all. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Understood, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, next class we will see the methods. As of now, we see the class, main method, and everything is covered. In next class, we will see the methods. What do you mean by methods and all?
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
Thank
and
you.
guys who are watching these online classes on YouTube channel, so please, guys, if you want to join our class, so you can. The first step is like you have to join our Telegram group. So you will find in description. You will find the Telegram group link in the description of this video also, and in my profile as well. So guys, you can join our Telegram group where we all are there. Miss Tejas is also there. Okay.